Men over 60, if stairs have started to feel steeper, if getting up from a chair takes a little more effort, or if your legs feel heavy by the afternoon, do not ignore it, because it may not be that your body is simply getting old. It may be that 3 quiet systems in your legs have slowly stopped doing their job. The system that helps you rise, the system that keeps you steady, and the system in your lower legs that helps every step feel lighter. Today, I am going to show you 3 simple daily moves that can help wake them up. Not a gym workout, not a painful challenge, not something that takes an hour, just a short routine you can do at home in about 10 minutes. Before we begin, tell me in the comments. Type A if your knees are the biggest problem. Type B if tired, heavy legs slow you down more. Or type C if both are true. And stay with me, because the third move is the one most men skip. It looks almost too easy, but for many people, it may be the missing piece behind tired calves, slower walking, and that heavy feeling in the lower legs late in the day. Now, here is the part most people do not realize. After 60, leg strength usually does not disappear all at once. It fades in layers. First, you may lose the quick push, that little burst you need to stand up from a chair without rocking forward. Then you may lose control on one leg. That is when stairs, curbs, and uneven ground start to feel less automatic. Then you may lose endurance in the lower legs. That is when your steps feel dull, your calves feel tired, and a short walk feels longer than it used to. So the answer is not to punish your legs. The answer is to remind them what to do. Power, control, pump. Those are the 3 things we are training today, simple but powerful. Let's start with the movement that shows up in your life every single day. Move 1 is the chair power rise. This is not just a chair exercise. This is the movement that decides whether you rise with confidence or push yourself up with both hands and hope your knees cooperate. Sit near the front of a firm chair. Choose a chair that does not roll or slide. Place both feet flat on the floor. Not too narrow, not too far away, just steady. Now bring your chest slightly forward. Not rounded, not collapsed. Just a gentle lean from the hips as if your body is preparing to stand. If you can, cross your arms over your chest. If that feels too hard today, place your fingertips lightly on the chair. Lightly. Do not pull yourself up. Now press through your feet and stand, smooth and strong. At the top, pause for 1 second. Let your body get tall, then sit back down slowly. Take 3 full seconds. 1, 2, 3. That slow lowering matters. Most people think the important part is standing up, but the secret is often the way down. Because if you drop back into the chair, your legs are telling you something. They can still move, but they need more control, not more force, not more pain, more control. Start with 8 clean rises in the morning and 8 clean rises in the evening. Each week, add 2 more until you reach 15, but only count the ones you control. No bouncing, no collapsing, no dropping into the chair. And here is the knee rule. Your knees should follow your toes, not cave inward, not twist. Think of your feet gently gripping the floor, like you are trying to make the floor feel stable beneath you. That small cue helps wake up the hips. And the hips are one of the quiet protectors of your knees. If your knees feel irritated, make the chair higher. Use a firm cushion. Use a taller seat. That is not cheating. That is smart. Pain is not the sign of progress. Control is. Here is your first small test. Can you lower yourself until you are just above the chair? Pause for 1 second, and then sit down softly. If you can, that is a win. Because better control here often shows up in real life first. You stand from the dinner table with less effort. You get out of the car more smoothly. You do not push off your thighs as much. These are not small things. These are independent signals. Now move 2. This one trains the weakness many men only notice when the ground changes. A stair, a curb, A small step into the house, an uneven path outside. Suddenly, your body hesitates, and you think, why did that feel less steady than it used to? Move 2 is the low step control drill. Find a low, stable step. A bottom stair can work. A sturdy exercise step can work. Start low. About 6 inches is enough for many people. Remember this. The goal is not to impress anyone. The goal is to train the leg to trust itself again. Stand facing the step. Place your right foot fully on it, not just the toes, the whole foot, heel included. Now let the leg on the step do the work. Press through that foot and rise up slowly, like you are teaching that leg to carry you again. Bring the other foot up lightly, then step back down with control. One foot, then the other. Do all your repetitions on one side, then switch. Why does this matter so much? Because walking is not really a two-leg movement. It is a series of one-leg moments. One leg catches you. Then the other leg catches you, again and again, and stairs make that demand even stronger. So when one leg gets weaker or less certain, your body starts protecting you. You slow down, you grab the railing, you avoid the stairs, you look down more often, not because you are weak, because your body no longer fully trusts the movement. This drill helps rebuild that trust. Start with 6 repetitions per leg, once per day. Each week, add 1 repetition per leg until you reach 12. Now, stay with me here because this is where many people accidentally ruin the exercise. They push off hard from the foot on the floor. That makes the movement easier. But it also steals the work from the leg on the step. It becomes a little hop, not real strength. So use this cue. The top leg lifts me. The bottom foot stays light. If you cannot do that, the step is too high. Lower it. There is no shame in starting smaller. Smaller and controlled beats higher and sloppy. Another common mistake is folding forward. When your chest drops too much, your back starts helping. And your leg does less work. Keep your chest gently lifted, ribs over hips, eyes forward. You can touch a wall, railing, or counter for balance. A light touch is fine, but do not pull yourself up. If you need to pull, the step is too hard for today. You should feel this in the thigh, the glute, and the outside of the hip. That outside hip area is important. It helps stop the wobble. It is part of your built-in anti-stumble system. And when it wakes up, many people notice a simple difference. The step feels less uncertain. The curb feels less surprising. The body feels a little more organized. Not perfect, more controlled. That is what we want. When 12 repetitions per leg feel smooth, raise the step only a little, 1 or 2 inches, then go back to 8 reps and rebuild. Small progress, clean progress. That is how older legs become more reliable. Now move 3. This is the quiet one, the one that does not look dramatic, the one many men skip because it seems too simple to matter. But do not underestimate it. Move 3 is the calf pump hold. Your calves are not only there to make your steps stronger, they also help push blood and fluid back upward from your lower legs. In plain English, your calves act like a natural pump. Every time they contract, they help move things upward. When that pump is weak, tired, or underused, some people notice heavy legs, dull calves, tired ankles, or that slow, dragging feeling later in the day. This move does not cure circulation problems, but it can support stronger ankles, better lower leg endurance, and steadier walking for many people. Stand facing a counter, wall, or sturdy chair. Place your fingertips there for balance. Feet about hip width apart. Now slowly rise onto the balls of your feet. Lift as high as you can while keeping your ankles straight. Do not let them roll outward. At the top, hold. Count slowly to 10. Stay tall. Do not lean your body into the counter. Then lower for 3 seconds. Slow, controlled. Rest for 5 seconds. Then repeat. Start with 5 holds per day. Each week, add 1 hold until you reach 10. That is enough. More is not better if your form gets worse. Warm, not aggressive. Steady, not rushed. Here is the cue that makes the movement safer and stronger. Press your big toe gently into the floor as you lift. That helps keep the arch from collapsing, and it helps your ankle stay more stable. If balance feels difficult, stand closer to the counter. Keep one fingertip touching it the whole time. That is not weakness. That is training with respect for your body. And if standing is not possible today, do the seated version. Sit tall, place your feet flat. Lift both heels as high as you comfortably can. Hold for 10, lower for 3. You are still sending a signal to your calves. Still waking up the pump. Still doing something useful. Now let's put the whole routine together. Move 1, chair power rise, 8 to 15 repetitions, morning and evening. Move 2, low step control drill, 6 to 12 repetitions per leg, once per day. Move 3, calf pump hold, 5 to 10 holds, once per day. Do this 5 days per week. That is the routine, about 10 to 12 minutes. Not complicated, not extreme, repeatable. And repeatable is what changes the body. Now, here is a very important point. Do not wait until you feel motivated. Motivation comes and goes. Habits stay. So, attach this routine to something you already do. After brushing your teeth, before breakfast, before dinner, before your evening walk, same time, same place, same order. That is how a small routine becomes automatic. And after 60, automatic is powerful, because the less you have to think about it, the more likely you are to keep doing it. Now, let's talk about tracking. This may sound too simple, but it matters, because your memory can trick you. You may think, I did it most days. But a check mark tells the truth. Open your Notes app or use a small card. Write 3 words, chair, step, calf. Each day, put a check mark beside each one. Then write your number. Chair, 8. Step, 6 per leg. Calf, 5 holds. That little record gives your brain proof. And proof builds momentum. Every 2 weeks, test 2 things. First, how many clean chair rises can you do without using your hands? Second, can you step up for 6 clean reps per leg at your current step height? If yes, you may progress. If not, stay at the same level for 1 more week. That is not failure. That is your body asking for more practice. And that is okay. Your legs may need time, especially if they have been underused for months or years. You are not trying to force them awake in 1 day. You are reminding them, again and again. Now watch for the quiet signs of progress. You stand up without rocking as much. You use your hands less. You feel more certain on the first stair. You grab the railing less often. Your lower legs feel less heavy late in the day. Your steps feel a little more springy, a little more steady, a little more yours. These small signs matter. They are not dramatic, but they are real. And for many men over 60, this is how confidence comes back. Not all at once, but 1 clean repetition at a time. Now, a simple safety reminder. If you feel sharp pain, chest discomfort, dizziness, unusual shortness of breath, sudden swelling, or anything that feels wrong, stop and speak with a medical professional. This video is educational information, not medical advice. If you have a heart condition, severe arthritis, balance problems, recent surgery, neuropathy, or a history of falls, check with your doctor or physical therapist before starting. But if these movements feel safe for you, begin small. Do not prove anything on day 1. Your goal is not to crush your legs. Your goal is to wake them up. 1 controlled chair rise, 1 steady step, 1 strong calf hold. That is where you begin. And 10 minutes today may be the thing your future self thanks you for. Now comment below, A, if your knees limit you most. B, if tired, heavy legs are the bigger issue. C, if it is both. And tell me your week 1 numbers. How many clean chair rises? What step height did you use? And did you complete 5 calf holds? Continue with the Healthy Aging Mastery playlist, your complete guide to staying strong, steady, and independent. This is educational information, not medical advice.